AITA for letting my sister spend thousands of dollars on a purse I knew she'd hate? I do not get along with my sister. I know this is going to make me sound bitter, but she's always been the golden child of our family, and she never let me forget it. I've now reached an age where I've come to peace with the fact. Although I'm low contact with her and my parents, I do still see them semi-regularly because I'm still close to my grandparents. She has this habit where anything I have, she has to have as well. It started as kids where if my parents bought me anything, even presents on my birthday, she'd have to get something too. It extended to her trying to make So's cheat on me, going for jobs I applied for only to prove she could get it too. And even petty things like buying the same makeup as me, but applying it to show that she's prettier. I've been recently saving up for a really nice designer bag, and she found out from a cousin I told. I know that luxury handbags aren't everyone's cup of tea, but I've worked really hard for a promotion and really wanted to celebrate and do something for myself. My sister began to sniff around to find out exactly which bag I wanted to get, and I just knew what was coming. So I lied, and I told my cousin a ridiculously expensive bag that's absolutely not in my sister's taste whatsoever. At Thanksgiving, we all showed up to my grandma's house, and she was carrying the ugly bag. She saw that I was carrying the one I actually wanted, and lost it. She said I was vindictive and told my parents that I tried to sabotage her financially. She ended up sobbing and insisted that I pay for her bag to make up for my prank. I told her I didn't force her to buy anything, and when I asked her why she wanted that specific bag to begin with, she ended up crying harder. My parents called me an oaf for messing around with my sister and being so petty, and are insisting I pay for half the bag. I feel justified, but I do feel bad since I did technically tell my cousin the ugly bag knowing my sister would hear about it, but I still stand by the fact that I couldn't have forced her to buy anything. NTA. You gave your sister a stupidity test and she passed. It's on her 100%. Why did she buy the bag? Because she thought her sister was buying the same and wanted to one-up her. NTA. You didn't spend her money. She did, and it's her problem. She's been petty and it hit her on the butt finally. Good for you for outsmarting her, and in no way do you owe a cent towards her purse. Info. Your parents are insisting you pay for half of your sister's designer bag. Did they explain why? If not, please ask them. Reddit must know. And if you did pay for half, would you then own half of this ugly but ridiculously expensive designer bag? Would you share custody of this bag with your sister? How would that work? NTA. Your sister just got played in an unfortunate game of F around and find out. Do not pay 1 cent towards her bag. She made the choice to buy it with the only motivation to show you up. The choice was her own to buy it simply to show she is better than you. Her insecurities are really clear based on what you shared about past issues. That is on her, not you. NTA. And your parents can pound sand with suggestions to pay half. If your sister wasn't such a messed up person, she never would have bought it. LOLOL. Open mouth smile, open mouth smile, open mouth smile. I love this story. NTA. Why would a grown woman spend thousands on something she doesn't even like? Too funny. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy. NTA. Don't give them a cent and tell her to invest in her own personality instead. 'Cause copying you for the sake of jealousy is not a good look on her. And congrats on your grind. Hope you love the bag. NTA. This is some next level karma. She got what she deserved. Will she learn her lesson and stop trying to outdo you? Probably not. But feel no regret for your actions, for you have triumphed. NTA. Tell your parents to take you to court and see if the judge doesn't laugh their asses into the street. NTA. I had a friend who was like this. I told her I had a crush on a guy who didn't bathe and she slept with him immediately and then got mad at me. Tears of joy. This will work for your sister. Also, I applaud the pettiness. Absolutely NTA. I'm sorry you've had to deal with that much BS both from her and your parents. And as a lover of luxury handbags, I must know which bag you told her you wanted and what is the dream bag you bought. Please. NTA. She decided to buy that ugly ass bag herself. She should be questioning why she bought it in the first place if she hated it that much. NTA. Your parents are terrible enablers. I'd also cut contact with the cousin as well. Clearly she goes and runs her mouth to your sister. AITA. Your sister and parents should investigate how this is actually your problem. If your sister just lived her life for herself instead of to show you up, she'd likely still have that money in her account. Good on you for calling her out in a rather hilarious way. Sorry you have to deal with this unreasonable reaction though. You didn't force her to buy the bag. She did so on her own. People are literally enabling her in this copycat routine and thinking you owe her anything. She's just embarrassed she was shown up. AITA. NTA. But why do you feel bad? Why do you feel even a shred of remorse? Her behavior is appalling. Your parents' behavior is appalling. These people are twisted. You didn't make her buy the bag. She bought the bag because she's an entitled, selfish, jealous asshole. She got what she deserved. You're already low contact. I'd suggest going lower. When you do have contact, gray rock them. They don't deserve to take up any more space in your head. NTA. Not your fault she decided to buy a really expensive bag that she didn't like. Literally at all. Story belongs on our petty revenge though. NTA. Having known people exactly like the OP's sister, I say well done op. Clapping hands. Light skin tone. NTA. You didn't let her. You're not in control of her account or her spending. She didn't even discuss the payment with you. Do not pay for the bag. Go no contact with all of them. NTA. Do not give her a cent. Your sister is the biggest asshole here. But your parents aren't much better for enabling her to this point. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. She had this coming. Honestly, I think it's time to cut ties with your sister and go low contact with your family. Because they just sound awful to deal with.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.